Welcome forward to episode 4 of another amazing vlog and featuring none other than my brethren. Officially, Patrick Anthony Tenyue. And previously we was talking about more or less the breakup of Matumbi and the offshoot of Matumbi, which was more or less Riot Squad and his involvement with Riot Squad. And then his venturing into the dub band with all of the members of the band that you saw in a picture that I put up in an earlier episode. So now we're going to talk about the dub band and their association with Linton Kwesi Johnson, because around that time, you know, there were very trying times. I mean, racism was off the chart, off the scale.
Yeah, man.
And you know, and things like the sus law was like rife as well. Riots. All those things. So I want to talk about that because Linton Kwesi Johnson is one of the most integral is an integral figure in an integral chapter of our culture in the United Kingdom, as it were. Because as one community goes through a set of struggles, another community elsewhere, because you had like the Brixton riots and the Toxteth riots and what have you, so everything kind of daisy chained in terms of, you know, the struggle that we as Caribbean people went through. Do you know what I mean? So from a musical standpoint, how did the dub band link up with Linton Kwesi Johnson? And what happened from there in terms of your
the linking up with Linton.
Yeah.
Apparently Dennis was working with Linton before.
Right.
I knew some of the band members. I knew some of the musicians that worked on Linton's first album. When they tell you we're gonna smash their brains and them tunes from back then.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it was really early there. I knew some of the musicians, the bass player I can remember quite well, and they just I think it's through the link. Linton was signed to EMI.
Okay.
Right, and obviously like he's gonna have a band, he's gonna have an outfit, go on the road, do the whole 9 yards, the whole 10-20 yards of it. So Kareem was working with Dennis and Linton's working together. Dennis introduced Linton with the band, to the band. And it was Dennis Bovel's, where the band was called the Dub Band.
Right.
As you saw, the Dub Band.
Yeah.
Right? Working with Linton changed to Dennis Bovel, Linton Kwesi Johnson and Dennis Bovel's band.
Is that how it was? It was more or less written. Okay.
Yeah. And then other times it'd be with Dennis Bovel's dub band, and then Dennis Bovel and the dub band.
Right.
And others start getting. My youth, what you deal with? You know. What you got serve up something else different now? Cause you tell me one thing now is that I thought we all dub band. What's going on?
So I trademark the thing.
Right, to your friend, I boost you up and them thing you want boost up all the time. Tell the people them say we all are we name dub band, man. I'm the youth coming in. Don't have me. Anyway, it went on like that for years until till it was going for years. We done some really big shows, and it was the first time I even went to America. Any reggae band from Britain. We was the first.
Well, I mean from that time, I mean, I think it was the Rock Against Racism movement was rife as well, and also the fact that there was so many different reggae bands, you know, being spawned as it were, because you had Capital Letters, you had Reggae Regulars. Yeah, like Misty and Roots as a Roots
Misty
outfit.
Roots, yeah,
they were all, and even Bob Marley and the Wailers recognizing the movement when he recorded Punky Reggae Party, that was more or less like an anthem, you know, chronicling the unification of reggae and punk rock music at the time.
Punks, as well. Yeah, because with Matumbis, I was playing with punk bands. Hear this. Ian Jury and the Blockheads.
Yeah.
I went on tour with them. We was support to Ian Jury and the Blockheads at the time of Matumbis. So, and Ian Jury, it was all the punks love all him.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I better there, what you had, polio or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck man, you don't even realise you had polio the way the brother move on the stage. So, straight brother, up front. You know? Sorry, don't mince his words, really great. Talented set of musicians in that band as well. Talented, badass band. Great entertainment, man. Good. I'm a musician.
Reasons to be cheerful.
1, 2, 3. Right? Like, really good to see them and the show, man.
Yeah.
They put on a show. They were good. They're excellent. All the punk element was in there all the time. We should take with water. That's to wild up the crowd.
Yeah.
We should get like bottles of water and just wet them up. You used to say wet them up. Why? They used to love it. And you get nothing here, so it's good for the media. You know what I mean? But good band, good night had by all. And the Matumbi, with Linton, we had a few of those kind of gigs, but not many.
Right.
Which we done a tour in Europe with Fela Kuti.
Okay.
When he had like 27
band members on stage. mash up MC Zammer's team. You know what I mean? MC Hammer, all that, a small band that man. Watch my band.
Yeah, man, he had the biggest man. He had the biggest, and Fela's the only man that me know so can walk around with ganja oil. Because I know it's ganja oil in there. But I better smoke cigarette, you know. But I wonder why man was a dip. Man was a dip. I mean, I talk one, you know, them big barrel you take, go to Jamaica. He say go home. You know what I mean? To the Caribbean island.
He would take that full of
Up you highly in the man, and him have him herb man, him have him doctor, you know. Me not call him witch doctor, you know. I call him herbal doctor man, the science man.
Same.
Him have all them man there around him. Yeah, right man. Fela Kuti was one heavy cat, that brother there. He's heavy. That brother there heavy. I know say system not gonna like him, because him a real outlaw. Him love people. Right? Anyway, we done a lot with Dennis and Linton. Toured many places, went to America.
So what was that like? What was that like as
man, that was why, Bridget, I saw some things in my life when I first went to America, man. You know what I mean? I remember, you know what I mean, things like, man was brocking out them time there, like if you were gay or lesbian, yeah, broke out now, you are, come out. And man, we ended up in San Francisco one time, Reggie, and I remember we were on a hotel that was on the corner of Polk and Ellis. I can't remember, but it was like it was on one of them streets streets of San Francisco, you know what we see them, right? So it was all like that, because like when you come out the hotel, it's pure down you're going, but it was a big gay community there. But apparently we should, because the hotels are cheaper there, they used to send the bands there, so like it's all the regular bands. Once your first time around in America, you go there. New York, it was SOBs, Sounds of Brazil. That's where you start off, you know what I mean? Like record labels will send your band there. Get the agent, that's where you start off and you move up. So like we done all that starting. We done all the starting moves for reggae. Obviously because we were signed. Linton was signed and that band was just going around. That was a really, really good experience. That was my first time in America playing music and thing. And then we went all over Europe and up into we toured a lot in Scandinavia. Okay. Sweden. I even went to Reykjavik. Wow. Back in them time there. Iceland, yeah. And Greenland. Oh man, we've done quite a lot. Canada. I've done quite a lot with Linton and the dub band. You know about the dub band, it was like Dennis's thing, me, and I think it was just all instigated by Linton himself as well, you know. Right. Because it kind of, you know what I mean, if I'm in a band with you, you know what I mean, if I know it's like the band that me and my brother did have, right? See, we had a band named Matic 16. The whole we put our hand inside there, and we had a singer named Levi Roots inside the band.
So who made up the band Matic 16? Who was in the band?
Who was in the band? Yeah. Oh, there was a few of us inside the band, man. Because it first was called 10-Man Army, because it was like 10 of us who was it. We were on, I don't know anybody, well, for those who don't know, Brixton front line was Railton Road. Halfway up Railton Road, in the middle of Railton Road, was a stretch, what we call a front line, right? And there was a food shop that was there, Broderick Food Shop, and there was a garage, and then they had the half license run by Tampa, and then you have the gambling house, and then you have the taxi rank, and so forth and so forth. Well, across the street from there was where we had, right? And we was in a place called the Spiff Cafe. It was a big glass fronted building. And we were upstairs, because downstairs was some white brethren them used to run and have for them, they were punks and they used to have their thing. So we then give me upstairs so we could rehearse.
Right.
Eventually we took over the whole building, but like, and that's how we was rehearsing.
Right.
And I can remember playing music up there, and the number 2 bus used to stop, and bus driver stopped because he hear the bands and dance and thing, you know.
Wow.
But yeah, members in we had a few members in the band. Some of them was like the drummer from Government, Barry. He used to work in a band which was run by Bevin and Utan from Matumbi.
Right.
You know, Chris Cummins, you know Chris Cummins?
Yeah, from No Problem, yeah.
From No Problem, yeah. He was also a singer in that band there.
Right.
You know, but we all, when after we had the hit, we had a hit called Jehovah. Give thanks to the mighty Jashaka the Zulu, because he plugged that to death. And even David Radigan, after not liking the tune, the first time when I saw him outside Jetstar, I have to say, Radigan, give me back my cassette, man. Oh, it's a bad day for music, lads. Don't talk to me, so. Give me some encouragement, dude. You understand? Give me my cassette, man. And I went back and I mixed up the tune. And
it grew on him.
He loved it, man. He was like, lads, Jimmy Lindsay, don't you know that the band needs the radio to promote their song? It's not what like it. We say, all right, go on, give David, go give Radigan one. Go give him one tune, you understand? And thanks, Mr. Radigan liked the tune, and he played it. Eventually, he played the tune. And yeah, that was our first hit, but you can't, once I'm in a band, I'm in a band. Once I'm with you, I'm with you. So if we need a Matic 16, we need a Matic 16.
Matic for life.
Right? Don't come to me and say, boy, I don't want to name Matic 16 no more. I want to name Levi Roots and the Blossom Matic 16. I just go, yeah, all right, then have your own band. Boom, we're done. Yeah, man, would I say me ignorant?
No, but you're in your rights, because it's based on principles.
In the rights, start. I just saw the thing set.
Principle.
Oh, so I just so move. So like if it's dub band, it's dub band. If you go start saying his name, then it's Bovel and your band.
Band of Merry Men.
Come with me business. No, I'm not into that bitch. Right. You won't get that energy. You won't get that full 100, 200 out of me. You know what I mean?
I hear you. But what I want to go into, I don't even know if we should even go into it on this episode, but the next episode. I think we should go into it in this episode, right? Okay. So from dub band, Linton Kwesi Johnson, Dennis Bovell. So now we're looking at Rough Cut.
Yeah. Lord.
How you know what? Shoot.
Hey, Mr. Phillips.
All right, you know what? We're gonna put it in another episode. Cause we can't have the remnants of one episode to bring in the Rough Cut.
Talk about Tony Phillips, you know. Oh.
So.
Walton Park. Oh.
So that's where we're gonna leave it for now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. So stay tuned for part 5 of this vlog, where we're going to be talking about Patrick Anthony Tenyue in the Rough Cut band.
Rough Cut band.
I'm so looking forward to this part of the vlog too. So until we link up, stay blessed. We're soon forward.